Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after, it could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
That's good.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Who that boy is?
It's Vincent, MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent. Why don't you describe your games to my followers?
What, you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watch tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker. I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know. Any advice in maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you? So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yo, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
Thought you'd be more prepared. If this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec. M'en fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro? I thought you said he was chill.
Bro, he seemed cool when I had him on the phone. He probably just playing with you, man. I can scrap the footage you want me to.
No. We'll keep it. Actually, we're gonna throw it over some highlights of tonight's game. Once we beat them. We'll make a little big joke out of it. Yeah, it'll be funny.
Copy that.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports coverage of the FPSL. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Sports and Brian Beneficenti, and it's Paris FC hitting the road to face Strasbourg Basket Pro.
I think this is going to be a great one, Blake. Both Paris and Strasbourg have a lot of young talent, and there should be no shortage of up-and-down action tonight.
That's right, and two of the biggest names for their respective teams, MP and Vincent Ledoux.
Quite frankly, those are the guys everyone is here to see. Ledoux, easily one of the top prospects in France right now. And then you got MP, an up-and-comer from the United States who's been making a case for himself. This is a great test for both of them.
Some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Now here's Miller. Tight defense on him. Outside Ledoux. And Elich pulls it down. And as you said, Ledoux, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. but it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
The crossover, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. That's on Lemieux.
Fearless play from MP down low. Doesn't back off his shot and draws a foul.
That one's off.
What this team loves about MP, he's got those humble roots, has worked for everything he's got in his career, giving his all here in Europe.
Anything is possible here.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well, for a guy like an MP trying to make a name for himself, hitting threes, they'll go a long way.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Leduc. A special move before the shot.
The defense cannot forget about him like that. He will light you up.
Here's MP. Again, it's Harris.
That's two for MP, utilizing that in-between area. So smart out there.
Now here's Leduc, covered by Portier. Right side, Leduc. The shot off that time.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he's used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
And it's good. 2 points.
Putting that size to work in the painted area, Roquefort just going for it.
Harris with the lead. To the inside. MP, no good. Pass to Lemieux. Takes it out to Roquefort. From past the arc, and the three ball is good.
A clean three ball from the near 7-footer. Big guys like Roquefort are welcome from beyond the arc these days.
Here's MP, and MP slams it in.
He can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
To the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Now here's Miller. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Leduc. Offensive rebound, Strasburg. He gets it in there.
Taking it right to the heart of that defense. Miller with a high percentage look.
Here's MP. Again, it's Harris. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Harris FC basket ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup here in Strasbourg. Strasbourg calls timeout. And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
Strasbourg trailing. Pass to Miller. Here's Mayol. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Miller, 5 to shoot. That shot off the mark. Inside, here's MP. And MP slams it in.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Here's Mayol. Pass to Bellini. Down low. Leduc with the steal. And here's MP. Fires for three. Bellini pulls it in. Here's Mayol. Covered by Portier. On the wing, Miller. Strasburg again missing. The way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting five.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
And if that doesn't get him fired up, nothing will.
Just what the doctor ordered. Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
I think the prescription is done.
And that prescription could give them the injection of energy they've been looking for.
Now here's Miller. Charpentier can't hit. To the middle. Here's MP. Oh, and a slam by MP.
So easy into the air, the hang time, MP making it look effortless.
Strasburg with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Mayol, covered by Portier. Pass to Charpentier. The three-pointer, no good.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Here's Mayol. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. That one goes. Count it.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And here's MP from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Agile move by MP there. He keeps the ball on a string and throws the defender off completely.
Here's Charpentier. And he stuffs it in. What a pass to set him up.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and he'll have that ball there waiting for him.
And here's MP from the arc. And Paris, another triple.
You know, that short corner three, it's a shot that MP has really been working on. Didn't do anything fancy there, didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Solid player.
Yeah, but Blake, there was some style there. It was a pretty sweet one-handed play.
And yep, it's good.
And I love MP's shot selection. Just keeping things simple and taking what the defense is giving him.
And that concludes the first half. Paris FC basket ahead. Up 11. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasburg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Outside Leduc. Shot clock at 6. Outside Lemuel. The three. Here's Roquefort. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Roquefort is someone you have to box out. He really earned that offensive rebound.
Here's Portier. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Leduc misses.
He has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The bucket is not looking very big to him at this point.
Here's the three, and that's good. MP for three.
Zero hesitation from MP. I love seeing the confidence.
Outside Vasseur. Pass to Leduc. Miller outside. Three, Lemuel. Buries the long-range jumper.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
MP and Paris tacks on two more. And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now. Confident stroke for Miller. Strasburg, they want him in those catch-and-shoot chances.
Here's MP, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Back to Vasseur. And the dunk by Vasseur.
The power from Vasseur. Look, a little statement there.
MP outside. Wing shot on the way. A rebound by Vasseur. Strasburg on offense. Trailing by 13. Leduc gets the bucket.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Here's MP for three. Here's Zadirko. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, defensively, I mean, you got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Pass to Miller from downtown, and Elich pulls it down. What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Leduc.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Leduc. But whatever the reason, there is no question he's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
Outside Vasseur. Pass to Leduc. Miller outside. No good on the three. MP, Lemuel covering. Here's MP. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Now here's Leduc. He's tightly guarded. Nice D from Portier. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Elich with the bucket.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Leduc for three. Nah, he can't hit that time. That shot, no good. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Paris FC basket ahead, up 19. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Now tipping off this fourth quarter action between Paris FC Basket at Strasburg Basket Pro. Here's Mayon. Pass to Charpentier. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Right side, Leduc. Good work defensively by Zadirko. MP outside. This one for three. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
Unselfish play by Zadirko. Sets his man up perfectly.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Lemuel, covered by MP. Here's Leduc. A rebound by Zadirko. Here's Paris. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Once MP gets rolling, the defense looks helpless. So he takes it all the way up and throws it down.
Strasburg Basket Pro having a tough go here. Here's Lemuel. He lifts the block. And it's out of bounds. Strasburg will retain possession. Here's Ledoux. They need this. Nice D from Portier.
I don't know if he just ran out of gas or what, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. He's got to fuel up somehow.
He's had such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting him this lead late.
Yeah, his shooting percentage is through the roof. So dependable here today.
And without him, who knows where they would be.
Ledoux for three. Strasburg again missing.
Some of the shots he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse.
Chalk up two right there.
But when we watch him here in Europe, MP always seems to find some daylight to get his shot off.
Miller outside. Outside Leduc. Monsieur with the screen. 4 on the clock. And that one comes off the assist by Ledoux.
Great basket by Monsieur. Yes, he's undersized at the 5, but he's got some serious fight in him.
And MP slams it in.
Didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
He can save the other hand for the next dunk.
Yeah, just to switch it up, right?
Outside Lemuel. Pass to Monsieur. Outside Leduc. Launches a three. Harris grabs the miss. Outside Elich. Portier outside. MP connects from three-point range.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Miller outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Nothing better than a clap-back three. Miller's feeling it. The answer.
And here's MP from the arc. Another three for Paris.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Miller. Here's Monsieur. Ledoux for three. Nice D from Portier. MP outside. Fires from the wing. And that one drops. That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Harris FC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight the way they battled it out.
And for MP, nice for this team to get a win over Leduc with so many fans in attendance.
And this win doesn't necessarily mean that MP is going to jump Leduc on prospect boards or anything, but he certainly showed that he has a lot to offer, and he continues to develop his game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga saying thanks for watching.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
Look, I have a ton of respect for guys in this league, guys like Vince. That's why I'm here. Because going up against these guys is going to make me a better basketball player. So to outplay someone like Vince, that means I'm on the right track. And it makes me want to work even harder.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
My job is to do whatever this team needs. Whatever that is, that scoring, defense, playmaking, rebounding, whatever. I feel like I could do it all. And I want these guys to know I'll run through a brick wall for them if I have to. I'm that committed.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompted such enthusiastic play?
Ms. Mueller, at the end of the day, this is a game. You're a professional and you're paid a good salary, so you have to treat it with respect. But I'm at my best when I'm having fun. So that's what you saw. I need to play loose and free to help my team win.
Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give snail a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love it. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh, yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. He just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you, MP, and I know you're better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.
Yeah. You're right, man. This is good. This is good for us.
It's better than good. And if you can make it to the EBA championship, you've got a chance to make things great.
In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look at Louis L'Aigle-Dupont, who's currently projected to be a first-round draft pick in this year's NBA draft. Have you had a chance to watch any tape on your fellow draft prospects?
Yeah, well, they call him the Eagle for a reason. He's a great finisher with both hands. I mean, just tremendous hops. They're gonna try to get him running downhill with a full head of steam. So yeah, we need to communicate, not get caught on screens, and challenge him at the rim.
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC Basket. Win and you'll earn a berth at the European Basketball Alliance Championship Tournament, and lose and you're out. Obviously, you have the rest of the FBSL season no matter what. but how important is it for you to play in an EBA championship?
Yeah, well, the EBAs don't start until after the French season is over, so we try not to get too wrapped up in that. Tonight we play Marseille, and they're a great team. So my focus is on them 100%.
Thanks, MP.
What a view of Paris. We are live here in one of the world's most iconic cities for tonight's game. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us for tonight's FBSL action between Paris FC and Marseille. I'm Blake Zuniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefiteni. Guys, this should be a fun one.
It's old versus new here. It's an interesting one. Veteran Marseille on one side, looking to steal a win against the youth movement, Paris FC.
And tonight, Paris needs this victory to qualify for the EBA tournament.
Well, certainly a lot on the line for MP and the rest of the Paris squad. But I know that Louis Dupont and Marseille would love the chance to play the spoiler here in front of a rowdy Parisian crowd.
Well, really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations for this year.
Now here's Dupont. Back to Bourgeois. To the inside. Shot's good by Dupont.
Around the basket is where Dupont really excels.
You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well, but from what I've seen, they could do it.
Portier outside. Pass to MP. The three. It's hauled in by Bourgeois. Pack, but as we've mentioned, they have a chance to clinch a spot in the EBA tourney tonight.
And it shows you how a few key players can make a monster difference. The chemistry on this team has come together, and they have played far greater than the sum of their parts.
Now here's Barrow. To the middle. Parker. Count that bucket.
Working hard for that bucket inside. Parker welcomes the contact on the way up.
Outside Dumont. MP. Paris FC basket with another miss. Outside Dupont. Parker a screen. Pass to Brisebois. Stolen by Portier. Pass break Paris. And MP gets it to go.
I like how MP is right there to ensure they capitalize on the fast break. This guy, he doesn't waste opportunities.
And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong, but they really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already. Now, what a smart feed by Dupont. Not known for his passing, but it's a part of his game he's been working on.
And here's MP from the arc. They get it back. The shot from the low post is good. Marseille trailing. Outside Bourgeois. Barrow, guarded by Dumont. Now here's Brisebois. D right on it. Parker misses. Down low. Stolen by Dupont. Oh, fast break for Marseille. Out of bounds. It'll be Paris ball.
But you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point. The youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
Now here's Dupont. Up top Dumont. Dumont with the steal. And now Paris on the break. No good off front iron. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
What a strong...
And here's Barrow. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Marseille, no good that time either. And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city. Obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight. Quick release from Dupont. Scouts love seeing that.
Here's the Dirko. And a missed layup. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too. Great job taking advantage of the steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Just how you brought up. Great defensive work and aggressive play in the open court.
Defense leading to offense.
Dumont with the steal. Off they go. 3-on-1 break. Oh, and a slam by MP.
So easy into the air. The hang time, MP, making it look effortless.
Barrow on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and it's Dupont with the assist that time.
He is such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
To the paint. Here's MP. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, Blake, when you talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC. Well, at just about 250 pounds, the Dirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Now here's Barrow. Guarded by Dumont. Paris with the lead. MP on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable. Oh, look at that.
A little surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
Hey, but still a magnificent move to the rim.
Let's see if that gets him going.
I don't care what the score is. That's the play we'll remember from this game.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Barrow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Renault. Good work defensively by Vasseur. And we finished one half of play. Paris FC basket ahead, leading by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. If you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille Basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Here's Marseille with the ball. They trail by 6. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be, but basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here in the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way and let him take over.
Now Bourgeois. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Brisebois, long range. That falls. Great assist by Bourgeois.
Brisebois looking to match his opponent's work on the arc. Firing back with a 3 of his own.
MP, it's good.
He's definitely been their floor leader at the offensive end.
Well, he has been today. He's done a great job of keeping that ball moving.
And he's just so strong with the handles, too. He's such a joy to watch.
Goes up from the top of the key, buries the jump shot.
Well, they need Barrow scoring from that wing position. He's a big key to the Marseille offense.
Inside. And MP gets it to go.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponent and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
To the inside. It's 10.
The teammates just please keep feeding the hot hand.
Bourgeois with it. Illich picks him up. Brisebois, he's open. That one's good from the corner.
And when Brisebois is shooting with confidence, he's a real problem. Outstanding initiative right there, catching and firing.
Back to MP. Launches a three. Yes, and a nice assist from Illich.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much. He's been kind of passive today, but maybe that'll get him going. For them to be successful, he needs to be a little more selfish.
It's stolen by Parker. Brisebois outside. Over Portier. And again, it's Marseille converting. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed Dupont on the offensive end so far.
And not the lack of effort. Dupont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is so over the competition.
Down low. Barrow. Down goes basket 6 for him. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And Barrow is used to having to convert through contact. It's a testament to how tough he is.
And it's MP missing. Marseille trailing. Outside Bourgeois. Oh, no good. Now Paris FC basket with it. They've led by as much as 10. MP, it's good.
What intensity from MP in the paint. Not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Barrow outside. Back to Brisebois. Bourgeois, soft touch off the glass.
And let's put it simply, guys. Bourgeois wanted that rebound more than anybody else.
To the middle. Here's MP. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head into the fourth quarter. Paris FC basket ahead. They're up by 8. And time. Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action here between Paris FC basket and Marseille. Called Paris. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Takes the three. Marseille basketball pulls it in. The Sewer with the steal. Here's the Dirko, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
Here's Barrow. After a yard. Down low. And Dumont gets it to go. They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely. On the other side, really not much resistance put up.
MP, it's good.
But when we watch him here in Europe, MP always seems to find some daylight to get his shot off.
There's Darrow with the three. The rebound by Zadirko. And here's Paris. 16-point lead, the largest margin of the game.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, his coach has a look on his face like, are you kidding me? It's not a good feeling.
Ball with it. Guarded by Zadirko. The fadeaway. And again, it's Marseille converting.
Such a tough assignment for the defender.
It really is, Tim. He's just doesn't have the size to be very effective in that matchup.
Yeah, let's see the adjustments they make, Brian.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. MP on the wing. Guarded by Duval. Oh, rejected by Parker. And here's MP from the arc. And no good.
As well as he shot in the last quarter, it's been another story in this one. He just can't get anything to fall for.
Sharp pass to set up the very high percentage shot in close.
Pass to Zadirko. Back to MP. And he gets it to go.
Very clever passing. He put the ball on a silver platter for him.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And stolen by Zadirko. MP is good.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, just a tremendous all-around performance we've seen from them.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a treat to watch.
Ball on the wing. The shot is good. Parker making the play.
Well, it doesn't take a private eye to figure out why they call Dupont Le. He simply soars through the air, along with Barcelona's Alvarez, has a claim to the best dunker in Europe.
Reminds me a bit of a player named Han Chi, who played a few years over here. You might remember him as the Flying Dragon. They both have the ability to explode off the floor when they take it to the rack.
And so it's Marseille with it. A 12-point game. Out to Brisebois. Over Portier. Brisebois, no good. Now here's Portier. MP. And the shot goes in.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Bourgeois with it. Illich picks him up. And the shot goes in.
Nice job by Bourgeois, getting to his spot and getting exactly what he wanted.
And MP gets it to go.
I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back from this one.
Nope. Any chance of that happening has long since passed.
We're still here.
Oh, that's good.
Goodness, it's the Eagle, Louis Dupont, making him look silly.
And they can just sit on the ball here.
Enjoy it. They've earned the win.
No doubt. Ball on the wing. Arrow. The final horn sounds and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EVA tournament, and what a thrill it must be for all these fans here at home.
I mean, to even qualify for the EVA tourney was kind of a pipe dream at the start of the season. And now they've done it. Wayne Graves, MP, they've worked together. They've led this team further than anyone could have imagined.
And for Paris FC, with a trip to the EVA tourney in hand, who knows how far they can go.
I would not bet against them at this point, no matter who the opponent is. This team has grown so much, and right now they're riding a lot of confidence heading into the tournament.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga saying thanks for watching.
MP, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EVA Championships?
Wow, I mean, my whole squad, y'all, come over. We're looking forward to it. This has been one of our goals all season long, but we can't get ahead of ourselves. Coach Graves, always stresses taking it one day at a time, and that's what we're going to do, right?
Well, congratulations, everybody. Thank you. Have a good night. Go celebrate, boys.